104.3 FM, BBC Wiltshire.
Now, a special business breakfast is taking place at County Hall in Trowbridge this morning. It's encouraging local firms to be proactive about building links with charities and public bodies in their communities where they are. BBC Wiltshire's Ashley Heath is at this business breakfast for us. Ash, good morning.
Good morning, Ben. Thank you very much. Yes, you might have caught that, the sound of breakfast being consumed here at County Hall in the dining hall off the main atrium, where we've got, I'm told, over 30 delegates from over 30 organisations across Wiltshire and some national names as well, who have come here to find out this morning what this business breakfast is about in terms of getting companies to become more engaged with the local community, following on, if we can, the legacy of the Olympics and, of course, the Queen's Jubilee. Now, how do you actually go about doing that in real terms? Well, let's have a chat with Grant Hayward now. He's from Develop, a Chippenham-based charity which works to support organisations in the voluntary sector. Grant, there are lots of challenges attached to this, because I'm sure that we've got hard-headed businessmen and women in that room saying, this is just going to cost me money and it's going to come off my bottom line. How do you encourage people to get involved in a community in a way that doesn't affect their bottom line, perhaps?
Hi, Ashley. Yeah, well, I think you're absolutely right. Businesses are very focused on their priorities, and that's important. What our role is to show them the benefits to their business of engaging, and probably the best way to do that is actually through examples of what other people have done. And what we do is we put together creative ways in which there are synergies between businesses and charities, and it's not about money. You mentioned before about money. It's about using skills and resources and sharing those skills and resources creatively and flexibly.
So if it's not about money, is it about the resources that a company might have to offer? Is it about the skills that their workers might have to offer? Because I'm thinking that no matter where it comes off the bottom line, it's going to cost them something.
Yeah, absolutely right. There's a huge amount of underutilised resources across the county, both in terms of skills and resources. So it could be equipment that's not used anymore that's passed on, but you're absolutely right. It's the skills that the employees have. And, a simple way could be just to get a group of employees together over a lunchtime around a table, perhaps someone from a charity coming in to talk about the issues that they have, and really get a boost of advice. It's great for the employees as well. I mean, the employees can feel good about themselves having contributed to that.
You were telling me earlier you've got about a couple of years' experience of this kind of activity in Wiltshire. Are there examples you can point to and say, look guys, it does work?
Okay, yeah, a simple one is we have a homeless charity in Chippenham called Doorway. They were looking to produce their annual report. So ARI Fleet, a local company, just came forward and said, we'll do that for you. Now, it hasn't cost them a huge amount of money, but it's saved that charity quite a lot of money. We've got some tremendous employee volunteering examples as well. And we took a team from AMI, infrastructure organisation, that brought a team of people together to support Trowbridge Carnival, actually, and to help them come up with new ideas about how they can run the carnival and boost the carnival. So lots of different examples.
I'm guessing that there are going to be, as I say, hard-headed businessmen and women here this morning who are coming along a little closed-eyed about this and thinking, come on, convince me. Have you seen people's opinions change in your experience when it comes to the businessmen you're trying to convince?
Absolutely right. And I think one of the ways in which their mindsets have changed is actually when they see the impact inside their organisation. I mean, one example is with somebody that's been homeless that needed just a bit of support in terms of getting some work experience. They'd been supported through some difficult times. Were ready for work again. He went inside a firm of solicitors. The solicitors worked with him to build his confidence and give him a reference. That changed his life, and that also really impacted on the staff within that organisation as well. And those experiences really do change lives and are good for the businesses.
Grant Hayward from Develop in Chippenham, thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to let you go now because I know you've got a speech to make.
Thanks.
Thank you very much to Grant for joining us. So, Ben, this business breakfast continues until 9 o'clock, I'm told. As I say, over 50 delegates from a range of different organisations all coming along to learn how they might be able to integrate what they do, their skills, their resources, not necessarily money, further into the communities in which they operate.
104.3 FM.